What's up, people?
Yeah, some people.
Did you not know why right now it's 5:54?
No.
Oh, it is. You know that why I need to shut up? Me.
Ouch.
Just look at that last picture I posted in pictures.
Man, I'm digging these new cross views. These are great.
Someone nutted on his breakfast.
They actually fit the buses very well. I find it funny how my computer takes like 20 years to upload the video, but it takes like 2 seconds to process. It doesn't add up right.
Well, YouTube was shut down earlier.
No, I'm talking about yesterday. Like, I'm talking about usually when I go to upload a video. Period. If I go to upload a video, it takes like almost 45 minutes to upload, but processing takes like 5 minutes, if that.
It's a problem. I'm glad I.
Ding ding. Server's down.
Somebody want to go shoot in YouTube headquarters.
Oh, bam. Hello, Thunder. Like, get away.
Hello, Thunder. Stop. To the wall.
I don't know what it was, but for some reason my copy and paste wasn't working earlier. Like, when I went to go change the mirror files, I highlighted the circle mesh file, and I hit copy. Then I go into like the 2010 file to change it from the HD to circle, and I hit paste, and it pastes the HD file instead of the circle file. So I had to type the rest of them out by hand.
Turn that BS off.
Those HD cross views were not cutting it for me. They just weren't.
HD cross views are better than circles.
No, they're not. Circles are way better than HD.
These look way nicer.
HD cross views are better.
You can see the whole mirror instead of seeing half of it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You can see the whole HD mirror too. You just can't see.
It's
Yeah,
better
you just
being
can't see the. You just can't see the whole bus, dumbass.
Well, that's the point. I want to see the whole bus.
No, you don't.
Yeah, dude. I want to see the whole hood.
You don't deserve to see the whole hood.
See, I can't even see the whole hood because I have mirrors turned off because lag issues.
Because like
Yeah. I have very bad lag issues.
you sound like Mike. ICC 523.
I'm using his pack that he did back in March. That update for my bus company. Because all the doors work on it.
Ding.
And the rub rails are already the color I need them to be. I just need to, for that pack, I just need to get rid of the second stop arm and move the wheelchair doors to the front and put fender turn signals on them.
Fender turn signal.
What's on Jason's buses with what's on the hood? Those big pedestal turn signals.
I know what you're talking about.
Yep. You need to add those. Because Kentucky.
Does anyone have Train Valley?
Does anybody have
No,
SKPs?
I don't drive.
Scotty.
And he leaves.
Adios.
Zach.
And he left too.
He gone. Said bye. Watch me like overshoot this turn when I go turn into the old ES. Hello, 40 miles an hour. Oh, wow. Just wow. It'd be really nice if I was on Route 16 for SCRSD.
Wouldn't it now?
because it's right here by the school, and the school's actually in the picture. It's easier to read the files. Well, it's easier.
I don't care. Just kidding.
It's easier to read the route. Because in 12, I don't know where it's at in the map because of where there's nothing I can reference in the picture. I can't put in perspective to anything. Even though I only have like 5 stops. It's a long Gucci route. Whoa. The kids are awful. They don't listen worth crap. I feel like every day I have to pull the bus over.
You're a bunch of crap. Shut up. Just kidding.
It's bad. They don't listen. I can't get them to sit down or nothing. The other day, one kid was trying to square up with me.
Square up.
I told him to sit down right then and there. Sit your booty down. Wow. Big road glitch. Do you ever notice the gap that's in the road right here, right before you turn into the ES?
I don't think so.
Like, so you leave the high school and you make your right, okay? And then you go into this where this big batch of concrete is, you make a left onto that road. And then you have to make a right before you can turn into the ES. When you pass behind the ES, that right turn, there's a gap right there in the road. It's not fully connected. And the only thing I hate about
Probably the same as above. But
is he ever going to fix the FPS version of the map?
I don't think so.
At least STA is an FPS version. That works. It's the version I use. I try to save my FPS as much as possible. I was surprised I didn't have issues last weekend. Of course, there's only like 8 of us on the server. 'Cause I can't be around other buses without going nuts. I dropped down to like 2 FPS. That's why I've been in single player the past couple weeks. Because it's that bad.
I need this Train Valley map. I can't.
What's so interesting about Train Valley? Like, what's...
If I'm editing trains, then I need the Train Valley.
Oh. So if you're editing a vehicle, so you need a certain map? Is it not in the forum?
I'm looking in this Mediafire thing. Updated trains for 0.4. Hive it up.
Look in the, see if it's in the forum.
Looked at it.
Okay, so it's not in the forum.
Unless it's under like whip or add-on parts.
It should be under, it should be under trains. If it's not, well, terrains, not trains. It should be terrains. If it's not there, then I gotta get me some new terrains too because I'm tired of using the same old ones.
There's Victoria.
Like there's nothing on Penguin. There's not even a school.
There's.
It's like a.
It's like this little circle roundabout thing. Oh, I found Train Valley. I'm blind. God damn it.
You know Project 6. Do you know Project 681?
Yeah, he used to be in EDS together.
Yeah, he lives right across the river from me. I could seriously go over to his house if I wanted to.
Oh.
He lives
I
like
found
30
train.
minutes away.
Wasn't a train. It just wasn't.
I would have
Might
just
use
got
it.
in there. I would have just searched Train Valley.
I did. I did know.
That's me when it comes to me trying to find the right EMGs. I need to put in paint.net to fix the bus. It's hard to find with the name. I can't even type in keywords, and I can type in the right keywords in there and it won't show up sometimes. We just left.
It's interesting.
Let's go in here and make this roundabout because somebody didn't put an area to turn onto the other lanes. You leave the other so you gotta take the roundabout. Ugh. Kills. ever. At least there's no more angle parking. I can't angle park very well. Unless there's lines that actually have angle parking, like at the charter school on Buffalo. Just my head is killing me right now. Can't wait to get the staples removed. All 20 of them.
Ooh.
I've had it done before, but instead of a doctor doing it, my mother did it. It's a staple remover that she got from the doctor. But the only part that's going to suck about this time is they've put like 50 of them, like 5 or so of them in a scar that I had from a previous surgery, and that spot is very tender. So it's going to hurt like crap. Keep this 4 or 5 removed. The other one should be easy cake. But at least I don't have a headache and I'm not vomiting as much anymore. Ooh, that was bad. Now I've got to make a right here, go around the other roundabout so I can not hop over the median.
A little bit later, see that Henry is now on the opposite side of the sheds. In fact, all of the engines seem to be rearranged. Edward is where James used to be, Henry is where Edward used to be, and Thomas is now in the middle of the shed. Just
Sounds like a jazz band doing train sounds. Speaking of jazz, this past... Wow, what did I just hit? Jeez. But, oh, okay. Thank you. But, back in January, there was a piece I had to play. 48 bar solo. I was gonna die.
You better not.
It was 48 bars of straight up improv. I'll have to send you later on the piece that we did. Come on, bus, turn. Thank you. And not go left either. Jeez. Okay, hold on. When I get back on the right side. Okay, hold on. Backspace. So why is it in 4.6 if you like if you're on a server or something that you can't you can't delete a vehicle without crashing? Why is it? What's
It's set up that way.
it's weird. Like if you're in single player, I can delete vehicles all I want, and not a problem. But actually, I guess it's just multiplayer. And the lanes are off. That's weird. Wish the brakes would kick in at the right time. That would be great. I'll have to offshoot the turn. Road glitch. Wow. Saturated. Man, the brakes suck. $266 mechanic. Need new brake
Yeah,
pads.
go ahead.
I need new brake pads. Brakes suck.
Can't do anything about that.
Can you turn the bus off and back on again?
Can't even do that.
Turn the bus off and turn it back on.
Nope.
It would have been pretty nice if you made these hoods open and close. That would be great. I figured since Volk helped me do it, I figured Volk would have done something like that to him. And we've reached 16 minutes. Phew. See how good I can do it backing into my parking spots. My district requires that we back in because it's easier to pull out than it is to back out. Because you know what's in front of you. If you back in, if you pull it, the only thing that should be behind you when you back in would be a fence. Speaking of brakes, did I already tell you about the story about my bus's parking brake failing on us?
No.
Oh. Well, luckily I wasn't on the bus. I think he was on his elementary route. And the parking brake just stopped working. If you applied it, the bus still rolled. If you really the bus still rolled, the valve had completely went out on it. It has had an issue to where like before it wouldn't pop out at 30 like it's supposed to when he does his lab test. But they put a new valve on it, so that should be fixed.
How do you change the junctions on here?
On a train?
Wait, the junctions.
Jeez. Come on, bus, back up. Wow. Back and drive. Nope. Release the parking brake. Get rid of the speedometer. Well, I'm parking in the wrong spot, but who cares right now? We're not doing anything important. And oh no, dump the trash can. Here. I'll learn one of these days to back this bus up properly.
But is that day today though?
No, it's not. That's going to be assured. It's not today. It's only Tuesday, and I can't even back the bus up. Here we go again. I'm just waylaying the right arrow key right now. Oh, I think I have it. Yep, it's right in line with it. Thank you. I think somebody said before, like on the 2018, that I guess there was a problem with it, that the door and the camera move at the same time when they're not supposed to.
Mhm.
But I'm not really having that issue for some reason. It's a good thing, I guess. Okay, let's go home. I seriously wish I could do something else to this hood. Ugh. Can't think of anything else to do to it. I hate it being just plain yellow. It gets old. See, as of now, I have the top of it black, like how Lucini and SCRC have their buses.
Mhm.
But before I had the fenders. I had the fender where the headlights are. I had that black, and I had the grill of it black, and Andy and Zach gave me a bunch of crap for it. And I don't know why. And I think there is a district somewhere in the U.S. that actually has their buses like that. They have the black grill and the black around the fenders. Because it's in a video on IC Bus's channel. I get when they do the Cummins testimonial about the new engine, I guess it has a transcription or talking about it and shows their buses, and that's what they have done to them. Daniel's Charter Company. I may make this a bus company, I may not. I don't really know yet. I'm still trying to get my other bus company up on its feet and rolling. But I can't get a map thrown together. I have to get a map thrown together, and I've got to get... My buses are still in the process of being done. And I've got to get a few more sub-drivers. And nobody will show up for the company meeting. I've tried 3 times to... I posted in the announcement saying, hey, we're having a short company meeting, we need to discuss a few things because we haven't had one yet. They say okay, but they don't show up in the meeting channel. Like, hello, if you're going to say you're going to come to the company meeting, and I say get meeting channel, you should probably go. Because I don't want to have to start firing people before we even start routes.
Yeah.
But it's going to have to happen, maybe. As of now, I've got 14 people in the company. Actually, I think I'm more than that, but I don't really know yet. Can't really count because I'm driving in game. And I am crooked. I'm still in the parking spot, but I'm a little crooked. Could have straightened myself out a little more, but at least I made it. That's usually what I do, like, since I'm in single player before I start routes. When I come into the lot, I usually just back in. That way I can just pull right on out and go. So, I don't like to worry about the hassle of backing out and possibly hitting a car that's, you know, not there. Where that would be. That's gonna be my biggest thing when I go to, if I ever get my permit and I go take my driver's test in October. It's gonna be one of my biggest things is parallel parking. I'm not going to do it so hot. I'm going to end up breaking the car. Okay, children are going to school now. Floor it.
How does this thing unlock? Oh my god.
Train problems.
I'm trying to figure. This thing has the green lock thing. I'm trying. Oh, I've just fixed it, I guess. Nope, it's not moving.
Yep,
It's
train
not
issues.
I don't know why it's not moving.
I couldn't drive a train. That's not something I could do. Whether it be ROR or real life, it's not something I'd be able to do. drive a train.
Yeah, I don't think this one has any hope. Let's drive the other one. It's this little orange one that I can't figure out how to work. But the blue one's easy. All you gotta do is just forward.
See, I was trying to send GPS Mario a copy of my skinned buses earlier, but I went to go email it to him and it was supposed to compress as a Google Drive. But my drive storage is completely full.
Delete some stuff.
Well, that's the thing. I have, and there's a lot of stuff in my drive. If there was a way I could like hover over everything and highlight it and delete it all at once, like I can on my email, or like on the desktop where you can just highlight over so many things and do one action and it deletes them all. Like when I'm trying to get rid of skin files off my desktop, I can just highlight them and press delete. But that's not the case for Google Drive, and it really gets on my nerves. Man, SCRSD is about the size of my school. Except my school is like 7 different buildings. We're the only, I think we're the only district in my state that has an outdoor campus. And yet my superintendent decides to have us have school on days it's like negative whatever degrees. He's nuts. Yet my neighboring county, Boyd County, they get one raindrop, they're out of school. I'm like, dude, you're in an indoor campus. I think you all will live. Go to school. They're not getting out till like June 7th. They're so far behind. I don't think they would have gotten a spring break if the baseball team didn't have to go to Myrtle Beach. It wouldn't have happened. Man, it's almost 1 o'clock. Usually in bed by now. But I'm not tired. This will be my first early morning video I've ever done. Hold on, I'm gonna park the bus real quick. I'm gonna turn my light off. See what that looks like. I wonder why the @someone tag doesn't work in mobile. That's weird. So I figured if the update was for the computer, I figured it would have updated it for the mobile as well. It's very weird. Way too early for the stop sign. Just a little bit, just a little bit there. Someone's getting tired.
Yeah.
I'm usually in bed by 8 o'clock.
Oh no. Oh no, another night with no school?
I'm period because I usually get up early anyway.
I never get up early. Unless I have to.
I always get up at, see, weekdays I usually have to get up at 7. And on Sundays I have to get up
6:30.
Yeah, and on Sundays I have to get up at 8 o'clock. It takes me about 30 minutes to, and then, see, I set my alarm for 8 on Sundays to get up for church, but I don't get up and do anything till about 8:30. I don't start eating or doing anything like that till 8:30 because it don't take me long to get ready. And I have to be ready by 9 o'clock before the van gets to my house. So.
Alright, how do I control this train?
think. Look at the controls in the forum.
There are controls on the forum.
What?
There are controls on the
That's
forum.
what I said.
Okay, try
Look
it.
at them. Look at those controls. That'll help you.
Hopefully. Let's see. Nope, there are no controls.
Should be under dock. If you go under docks, the controls should be there.
Me under docks.
I think it's like, and if you, it's right there, but like before. Hold on, let me exit the game.
Okay.
Ugh. Am I recording real quick? Like,
It only
comment,
says
like, comment, subscribe, click the bell. Adios.